Good evening, I'm Tanya Rogers in for Kelly Dunn.
And I'm Michael Williams. Breaking news out of Boynton Beach, where we're told a Boynton Beach police officer has been shot in the foot. Another man shot and killed. All of this happening on Railroad Avenue and Martin Luther King Boulevard in Boynton Beach. News Channel 5's Marissa Bagg is live on the phone from the scene with the latest. Marissa?
Yeah, Michael, we just spoke with Chief Matt Inler to get the very latest information on how this all went down. And this is what he can tell me at this hour. It started as a bolo, a be on the lookout for a certain car in Delray Beach. Apparently, officers did see that car here in Boynton Beach on Federal Highway and started to pursue the car. A chase followed that, probably for about a mile. That's when the suspect did turn onto Railroad Avenue here, and from what the Chief is telling us, stepped out of the car and started firing at police. Then two police officers who had been following that car did get out of their cars, fire at the suspect, killing him instantly. As you mentioned, Michael, one Boynton Beach police officer was shot in the foot. In that exchange of crossfire, we're told that he is now at Bethesda Memorial Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. So right now, this area for about a mile of Railroad Avenue is closed down while police continue their investigation. We know that the state attorney's office is here as well, starting their own investigation. So at this point, again, an officer was shot in the foot, appears to be non-life-threatening injuries, and this all did start from a chase. Apparently the suspect is accused of an armed robbery of some sort. The chief couldn't really give us many details on that, but that's what started the chase that began this whole thing, Michael.
And Marissa, briefly, is there any belief there was an accomplice with this suspect in the vehicle who fled? Are they concerned about that at this point? What's the latest on that, if we know?
No, we're not told anything about anybody still being at large at this point. They couldn't confirm whether there was anybody else in the car, so right now, all we know is about the one suspect who was killed. We do know that both of those officers in separate cars who were following that armed robbery suspect did get out and both fire their weapons. So they couldn't tell us how many bullets were fired, but there was both of those officers exchanging gunfire with the gunman.
Marissa Bagg, you continue to work that scene, and we'll get back to you as soon as you have more details. Thank you for that update. We appreciate it. The second law enforcement officer in Palm Beach County wounded in the line of duty in the last week. A Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy last week shot and wounded, and a K-9 in pursuit at a domestic violence scene where that suspect was then shot and killed. Those deputies and the K-9 recovering, as will the officer tonight. According to Marissa Bagg, we'll have more on that story as it comes to us.